Hey everyone, my name is Megan and this is Painted and Distressed. This video is part of my Christmas series, and today I'm going to show you how we take a very bland DIY advent calendar and make it something super special and beautiful that you can use year after year. I hope you enjoy! So I got this advent calendar from Hobby Lobby on clearance. It was not clearance, on sale. So it was about $6, and it's paper mache. Nothing super special about it. But first I'm just taking out all the little boxes, which took a couple minutes. And then I decided to paint the entire outside of it, just using some white chalk paint. And this is just to get a base on it first. And then for the boxes, I decided to make a template first, just using some cardboard, like just a cardboard box, and then I'm going to just cut that out to size. Luckily all of these were pretty much the same size. A couple of them were a little wonky, but for the most part they were the same size. So I just made a little template and then just used various different scrapbook papers, and then I just used my template to cut out two of the same scrapbook paper on, two, basically you can see here, and then I just glued it on there. I didn't want to bore anybody by showing all of that process because, it's pretty straightforward with that. And then I'm just taking some of my brown antiquing wax and I'm going over the entire outside of the box, and basically this is going to give it a wood look. And I just make sure, I am using a foam brush, and I just make sure to use even strokes, all going the same way, to again mimic the look of wood. And then for the top of the advent calendar, I have this wood shadow box that is, you can find it at Walmart or from Plaid Crafts. And all I'm doing is just taking my antiquing wax again and my foam brushes, and I'm just going to match what I did to the outside of the advent calendar. I really wanted something on the top of this advent calendar instead of it just being plain, and so I thought this would be a perfect addition for it. So once that was dry, then I had this little Santa that I got from the dollar store, the 99-cent only store, and I thought it would be super cute to put inside of the shadow box. And then I just had one of these little bottle brush trees, or maybe it's a sisal tree. Sisal tree? I don't know the difference, but anyways, it matched the tree that Santa was holding. I think I got them at Michael's last year. And then I'm just hot gluing that down, and I did wrap it with some just some ribbon that I had. And then I'm just going to take some of these little wood cubes from Dollar Tree and some various fabrics that I also had left over from previous years. The green that I'm cutting right now is from Joann's. And then the other two that I'm going to be using on the left, those are from Hobby Lobby. And they do have them this year. I saw them when I was at the store recently. And so I'm just going to cut little squares of the fabric and then wrap the little cubes to make them look like little presents. Now you can easily wrap them using scrapbook paper or actual wrapping paper, but I just kind of liked the texture that fabric gives. And so that's why I chose to do it this way. And these cubes are super small, so and I have tiny little child-sized hands, but it takes a minute to fold and hot glue the little edges and stuff like that. And then I just used a little twine for the bows around the presents, and then I'm just going to hot glue those around the tree. And then I had this little vintage deer ornament that is from Target. I just love those ornaments so much. And so I just hot glued that inside as well. And then just using this little Merry Christmas wood cutout from Dollar Tree, I'm just taking some green chalk paint. I believe it's called Antique Green. And then I'm just going to give it just one good coat over the entire piece. And then once that dried, then I just took some of my white wax and I heavily doused it over the entire piece, and then I just took a paper towel and just wiped it off just to give it a nice softer look and just to kind of deepen up the green a little bit. And then I just hot glued it to the front of the house. And then this house, of course, wouldn't be complete without some fake snow. And so I just used some spray glue. This time I used the Gorilla spray glue, and so I just sprayed it on the top of the roof first and then waited for it to get tacky. And then I'm just adding all of the fake snow, and I used quite a bit of it. I wanted it to look, you know, like it had really, they had gotten quite a few inches of snow, I guess, on the top of it. I don't know, I just liked the look of it. And so I'm just heavily putting it on there, and then I just douse it with spray glue so that none of the snow falls off of it. And then to attach the house, I did not film it because I am a moron, but to attach the house to the top of the paper mache box, I just used a combination of some hot glue and E6000. And that way I can hang this if I want, or I can attach it to the wall, because the house portion of the shadow box, it does have a hook on the back so it can be hung. And then just with my Cricut, I just cut out numbers 1 through 25 using some really pretty gold shimmer vinyl, and then I'm just attaching all of the numbers to the front of the boxes. And because I used paper on the front of the shadow boxes, the transfer tape was rubbing off, so I actually did have to go back and redo a couple of the front of these boxes. So you'll see when I am at the end of the numbers, I did end up just not even using transfer tape because I started ruining quite a few of like the number 6 right there. You can see I had to end up going back. It's not a big deal, but to me, I could see it and it bothered me, so I did go back and redo that one. And then you'll see here, I just ended up just putting them on like stickers because I didn't even want to chance it. I didn't want to take any chances. And then I did add a little bit more fake snow to the top of on either side of the shadow box houses, and then just added these little ornaments from Dollar Tree. And then this project was done. I think this is so cute. I absolutely love how it came out. I think it's unique and original, and I cannot wait to fill it with candies and count down till Christmas with my daughter. And I hope you guys enjoyed this very quick video and this project as well. And I thank you so much for sticking around and watching the video to its entirety. And if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, I would very much appreciate it. And I do have quite a few fun Christmas videos coming up, so make sure your notifications are set to all. That way you don't miss out every time I upload. Until next time, I will catch you on the next one. Bye.